Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF man and welcome back to some more Let's Make a Mod Pack. Guys, it is now Patreon month and of course Let's Make a Mod Pack has made its way onto a server. Now this has been absolutely amazing for the growth of the pack and to get things changed, to get things sorted. Playtesting is such a big thing in this pack at the moment and we are going through the playtesting as we speak. There are a few issues, quite serious issues that we've had to contend with as well. But this is a little place that myself and Shed have actually been working on. There's a little bit of a mine down there for some cobblestone that we've gone ahead and got, but this is a little bit of a place that we've got working at the moment. So, guys, there is going to be FTB utilities in here, and I've put in a little starter's guide. It's only very, very little at the moment, is the little guide that we've got going on here, and I'll probably go ahead and stick some more things on as we go ahead. But, for the moment, this will get you started within Mindju Valley. I've got a couple of portals going on at the moment, playing around with the spawn mechanics as well at this minute in time. Oh, I've got 4,145 MP. It looks like my wood got sold, which is ledge. Another thing, guys, as well to note, AggieYourCraft has been made slightly harder, and the reason for that is because, of course, you can buy one seed, and that will, of course, spread. Now, you can't stop the spreading mechanic in AggieYourCraft. As much as I would love to stop that spreading mechanic, you can't stop that spreading mechanic, because, of course, you need it for the mutations and stuff. So we've got some cauliflower, we've got kiwi, we've got curry leaf, we've got all the stuff from the summer shop. Managed to go ahead and buy all that. Now I think we're in winter shop actually, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and grab some of this stuff. Camellia fruits, I think we've got some of them. But all of these you can go ahead and buy. You can't get these, of course, from the world, like I said previously. You will get these from the shop. There are other bits and bobs as well. If I pop across, you will find emerald and aquamarine in here, just in case you don't want to get it from the mining world. You can find them in here, and they are needed to go ahead and light portals to other worlds which you can get gold and such from. We've also got rose gold ore in here as well for the likes for Minecraft Comes Alive stuff. But where to start, guys? Where to start? Well, a good place to start would be the changelog between what you guys saw last time and now. However, I don't know if that's a good idea because there's quite a lot of things that have changed. AggieYourCraft, for example, is no longer gated to a thing that you guys know about. To get crop sticks, nowadays, we had a problem where, especially on a server, that if you bought crop sticks but you didn't have the wisdom to be able to use the crop sticks, then you couldn't actually place the crop sticks down. And this is the big problem because, of course, you need food, you need to get yourself sorted. So we had to come up with a different option for this, and that is to change the recipe. So I've got two double-ended dildos. I've got two strong sticks in here, as well as two normal sticks, and those will make yourself crop sticks. But the thing that's gated is the strong sticks. Don't worry, the double-ended dildo part is not going to be there, guys. But the strong sticks, these things, those are the ones that are gated with progression. At the moment, though, we've got another problem when it comes to backpacks. Because the iron backpacks mod, you can actually upgrade the backpack. And if you mix the upgrade... So let's go to backpack. These upgrades that you can put in the backpacks, when you need to put them in a crafting table along with the backpack, and it will give you the backpack with the upgrade. But of course, you can buy these backpack, or you could at the point previously. You could buy these backpacks at the store for the amount that you could actually see there of 10, 20, 30, and then 50,000. But the only thing is that because I took out the recipe for the backpacks, it also wouldn't allow you to mix it with an upgrade to give you the backpack back, because of course it just removed any recipe that gave you a backpack. And that is a problem for me. So I took it out at the moment. We're still talking about it because we really want to be able to sell the backpacks at a shop, which is what Stardew Valley was all about. Try to do that at a shop. The only problem is that... the way that I'm doing it currently is I've put the recipes for these back in and I've just put in some wisdom. Okay, so you buy the wisdom, it allows you then to craft the backpacks. That's not what we really want to do. But I don't know of any other way at the moment of doing that, other than I'm going to test it later on, because apparently you can put in the exact recipe that you want to stop. Which I'm going to try out and see if that works, and see if I can then go ahead and sell the backpacks rather than doing it this way around. But we'll soon find out. We will soon find out. Another thing I did, guys, because I was very disappointed when I was going through this, there's a lot of things, like iron was worth, iron ingots that is, I need to change the iron ore because that's still worth 100 MP, but iron ingots at the previously should I say, were worth 500 MP. That is a lot of money, and the fact that the dungeons that you went into, the caves that you went into, they weren't particularly difficult, so you never really felt like you were earning that much money, but it was just way overpowered was mining in this pack at the moment. So again, this is why we test things. I knocked down the iron ingot to 30 MP. Now this will curb quite a lot, because food is now worth more than an iron ingot. So it depends. You can go ahead, you can automate some mining kind of thing in the mining dimensions, or you can stay at home, you can automate the farming side of things and sell what you make through farming. So there's multiple different ways of doing it, and this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring the mining down on par with farming, because it's both. I really want people to go mining and farming for their money. Farming especially, because that is what this pack is all about. So we've got that one. I just need to change the iron ore now. Did I? Yes, I did. I put that on my list of things to do. But yes, done that. However, it was still too easy. Now I'm going to go into creative mode for this, guys. It was still too easy with the mines. You could just go around, at your own leisure, or leisure, depending on where you are in this world, and you could just do what you wanted, and really they weren't that hard of a thing to come across. So let me just go into the cave dimension with some things that I've changed. So I need to get rid of this, actually. Hang on a second. Oh, Has that stopped it? There we go. I think that stopped it on this side of the portal, at least. Look at this guy here. Cavenic Zombie. These things are really, really difficult. But look at the map now, guys. This is more akin to Vex's maps nowadays than it is to just normal Minecraft. These, it is difficult. In here, it is now difficult. And that is a good thing. I like the fact that it's so easy to get iron and coal and things and bits and bobs that you can go ahead and sell without going farming at this stage. But now it's not so easy, and I like that. I really like that. The server doesn't like it very much, because it does lag the place up a little bit. The only issue is we had a lot of passive mobs spawning, but I've gone ahead and fixed that. So we shouldn't have any at all. Passive mobs. We should have maybe one or two. That's about it. But all the rest really do want to try to kill you. So you've got to be very, very careful in the mining dimension now. Especially so because whenever you get killed, you lose all your MP. Let me come out of creative mode. I just wanted to show you that. Yeah, you lose all your MP. So there's just that to think about. But this pack is really coming along. Let me go over to Nimnim's place. She's over there at the moment, but she's AFK. I think she's breeding some seeds. So TP, HaighyorkieOfficial to Roaring Nimnim. Yeah, she's still AFK at the moment. So this is Nimnim's place. Now then, Nimnim. I know that you're AFK at this moment in moment in time, but she has made the place look a little bit decent. Now, I have said to people as well, by the way, that they can make things look as decent as they want to and stuff like that, but we probably will be at some stage having a reset so that we can start from afresh, from new, so that we can then work through the beginning game, the start game. As we're going forward, but of course we need to get through stuff first and test all the mods and test things as we're going along. The other issue that we're having currently, and we're probably going to try to use a recurrent complex for this, is because we've got a slightly modified version of lockdown. In other words, it takes just the end and copies that into the world. Now, unfortunately, there's a problem with this, and it doesn't fully copy everything that you bring across. One of them, and the biggest thing, is the shops. The shops that are over in the end at the moment. If I type in here, not with a slash, I'm going to town, it will bring me to the end dimension. And here is where all the shops are going to be. The market is going to be in here. The issue is that it has problems with modded blocks. These, for instance, don't end up being here, and they turn into seeds when you start a new world. And that is an issue, of course, an issue that I can't fix currently. The only thing is that we're trying to do something with recurrent complex so we can build a structure and then get it spawned in after the world has already been generated. I think that might be a way of doing it. The other issue is modded blocks. It doesn't have... Look, this is not mossy stone brick, or at least it shouldn't be mossy stone brick. When I did this, it was raw iron fence. All of the chisel stuff, the carpenter stuff, has managed to copy across, which is great. Even Tyrion Garel has managed to copy across. Legend, that guy. He always wishes me good luck through the portal. There we go. Take care through the portal, HaighyorkieOfficial. Don't you worry about it, Tyrion Garel. I will. But all of these get changed. Now, all of these do have... things in them, so backpack wisdom in there. Most of them are just wisdom at the moment with nothing else being sold. I want to change this. I really want to change this. I want to make it so the market is a place where you're constantly going. I would love it so people go to the market, they buy stuff from there with the MP that they're going ahead and making. That is one of the things that I really want to do. Immersive engineering, this is the only place where you can buy the molds, by the way. You can only buy them in the shop. You can't craft them. Gendustry, the only place where you can get upgrades for your places as well, for your little things when you start with the bees. Railcraft, nothing else currently on there. Pam's Harvestcraft, the only place where you can buy your stuff. So you've got the presser, your pot, oven, churn, and other bits and bobs. Fishing net, trap nets and stuff like that. And a cutting board, which is large. All of that stuff you can buy from Pam's shop, as well as Pam's Wisdom, which I've already bought. Chococraft has nothing else but the Wisdom in there at the moment. Agricraft has the crop sticks, of course. You can buy crop sticks, at the start of the game, because you can't craft them immediately. You will have to pay for the book, which is now worth 50,000 MP. Not easy to get when I've nerfed the iron nowadays. So the stuff for Agricraft is in here. The seed analyzer is in there as well. Might want to take the recipe out for that. Wooden water tank, wooden irrigation, you've got irrigation channels, you've got channel valves, you've got all the stuff for Agricraft inside here, the clippers, gardening trowels, magnifying glass, the agricultural journal, everything's in there. Again, with the fact that everything's in there, I might just go ahead and remove the recipes. So that the thing is, when you're buying the Agricraft Wisdom, you're buying the ability to craft your own crop sticks, which may not sound much, but 50,000 MP, if you're going to do a lot of farming, it's probably a good idea to go ahead and save up for this book so you can craft your own crop sticks, because you get 4 per recipe, of course, rather than use 50 MP at a time to get crop sticks. The chisel shop has the iron, diamond and obsidian chisel in, as well as cloud in a bottle, if you do wish to get that from there. Now, I believe, did I take out the chisel recipes? I think I did. And I took out the wisdom as well, by the way, because it just made no sense to keep the wisdom in. So I don't think they've got recipes anymore. No, you can only buy these at the Chisel 2 shop. DecoCraft has got everything from DecoCraft in here. It's annoying though. It would be really nice to have like a search bar or something in here, because there's a lot of stuff in this DecoCraft shop. The only issue is you'd have to scroll from now until the end of time to get to whichever you were looking for. So if you could actually just type in, search for iron for sale or something like that, or dog, for this instance, search dog, it would only come up with the stuff that had dog in the in there. It would be really nice as an addition. I'm not sure if that's possible or not. Cooking for blockheads. You can buy the wisdom for 25,000 MP, which will allow you to then go ahead and craft the stuff, or you could simply buy the stuff from inside here. The only issue is, of course, because it's gated behind wisdom, when you place this down, I don't think you can use it. That is annoying. It really is. And that's a server-only thing. I'm pretty sure it's a server-only problem. It doesn't happen when you're doing single-player. At least not that I've seen, anyway. Quite a lot of stuff in here. Cooking for Blockheads books, which is ledge. Another thing, ancient warfare, of course. Inside here is just the ancient warfare wisdom. That allows you to then craft the research station and stuff like that. Probably have a look into that mod to see what I can take out as a crafting recipe and put in as a buy only. Because, like I said, I want to mix things up. Mariculture is in here as well. That mariculture, that will allow you to unlock the vat. Again, I will probably come in here, maybe sell clams, because they're a pain in the backside to try and get. And I've just spat into my microphone. I do apologise for that one. Carpenter's blocks will allow you to buy all of the carpenter's blocks. There you are. I will probably end up removing the wisdom for this and just have it as a carpenter's block shop, so you can come here and get your carpenter's blocks with the stuff that you can buy. So it's 100 MP per carpenter's block. I don't know if that's pretty too expensive, actually. It doesn't have a sell value, but buy value is 100 MP. I'll have to think about that. Any comments or any suggestions, guys, that you can get from watching this, then by all means you can go ahead and put them into the comment section below. Let us go home. That's the wrong way around. Home. There we go. And teleport ourselves home. So we're now back at home. What have I been doing here? Well, we've been doing a little bit of farming, as you can probably see, and we've also been doing quite a bit of mining. And this was before iron got nerfed down to 30 MP, when iron was 500 MP. That was crazy, that was absolutely crazy. We've got a little cash box up here. This is a good way. Another thing as well, guys, by the way, these are accessible by anybody. Okay, whatever you put in here, people can get to this. So let me show you. TP me over to Roaring Nimnim, just so that you guys know that this is a thing. Let's go to the cash box that she's got. There's 11,000 MP in here. Wow, that is quite a bit of MP that she's got in a cash box. And if you're on a server, it's a good idea to keep that under lock and key. Now, there is such a thing as... Is it a safe? It's like a personal safe. Private chest. I don't know if this thing allows you to store money in it and keep it for yourself and yourself only. So, Nim Nim, I could steal your money right now. Not that I'm like that, though. So let's just go home. Did I do? Yes, I did it right this time. But yeah, they are accessible by anybody, as long as you are friended by them. FTB Utilities, of course, has got the claimed chunks. I've got all these over here somewhere. I think Finvara and Belgabor, they're over here. But I've got all of this, and they can't interact with anything. They can't open doors. They can't do anything unless I've friended them. So if you've got a friend on FTB Utilities, just remember that they can get into your cash box as well. So let's go over. I'm just going to go over and take a gander at what Belgabor and Finvara have been doing. Apologise for the use of creative mode, but needs must. Needs must. So they're over here somewhere. I'm pretty sure they are. I've seen them previously. Ah, look at this. They've been busy, as you would expect, with Belgabor and Finvara. And I don't know if Gert has been playing this pack either. I haven't seen him, but I don't know. Ooh, Sextior Sector's got a tank. That's interesting. They've got nice sprinklers up. They've got a little water wheel system. Look at this. This is cool. Sextior Sector is a really, really nice mod. So as you can see, this thing is a suction machine. It sucks up the water that is underneath it. I think it's from an internal water source. It sucks up the water. It's filling this tank, which of course is just going ahead and spreading all this out. Over here is some bee boxes from Growthcraft. Interesting. I've never seen these things before. I've never used them before. But there's a bee in there, and it makes honeycombs, which is awesome. So they're mint, Gishel seeds, blaze seeds. They've got some blaze. And they've got rotten seeds as well, growing as well. Nice. Nice. There's a fish trap. Now, this is a Growthcraft fish trap. This is really, really powerful. And I couldn't remove the recipe for this thing. It's so annoying. It really is. The fact it's got them little dashes. As you can see, the ID there, after Growthcraft, it's the little dashes. Now, these aren't recognisable within Mine Tweaker, and it says, I'm sorry, we can't do that. So I can't actually get rid of the recipe for this thing, for the fish trap, or change it, or modify it in any way possible. So I'm really not sure on what I can do about that. We've got some bone seeds over here. What's this over here? Fluffy puff plant. What the heck is a fluffy puff plant? Fluffy puff plant. Fluffy puff. A fluffy puff. Plant it to grow more. What do you use these for? Oh, you can make wool, feathers, this is interesting, string, and fluffy fabric. Always need some fluffy fabric in your life, don't you guys? Always need some. We've got a little windmill here, which is in the gearbox, and that is actually feeding into... I love this texture sector, and I can't wait to start playing with it, guys. It's feeding into this GF tank, which is obviously... I don't know what the GF tank does. I think it's a battery. I think it stores power. And then that goes into a gearbox, which is then feeding into the pulverizer, and the extractor is this power. So there's a pulverizer and an extractor there. It's also feeding this spinning machine, I believe. What's this? Oh, that's the large warehouse from Ancient Warfare. Really, really good thing, that is. Absolutely wonderful stuff. If you go into the warehouse control block, they've got everything inside here. Look, this is great. Oops. So these guys have been... What's this here? Look, a Yuzu Machines shop. A monthly ticket. What does that do? Generates 4 charge per tick. I think that gives you power. You just stick the thing in. It's like a electric token, basically. 8 charge per tick, 24,000 MP for that. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. And a nice little bottle of wine to go with it. These are great. These are great, actually, these leaf beds. They're actually beds that you can sleep on and use from Sector Sector 2. They look fantastic as well. Got a really nice texture to them. Got a really nice texture. So they've got 3 portals open at the moment. That will probably change. So let's go and have a gander of what they're doing up here. They're using this the farming from from Ancient Warfare, should I say. Oh, wow, that is great. Look at this. That is one hell of a way of making MP, and that is powered, actually, by Ancient Warfare's automation. It's good, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. And that is one way of farming your stuff, automatically, of course. Again, the way that we're testing through these things so that we can go ahead and figure out what we want to sell at shops, what we want to be able to craft, and so on and so forth. It's a fine balance. It really is a fine balance of what we want to do and how we want to do it. It's like we want people to go to shops, but we also want them to be able to craft stuff. We don't want to lose the crafting aspect. But HQM is still not in... Well, it is in the pack at the moment, but it's not being worked on currently. We're literally just doing playtesting at this moment in time, guys. But it is still very, very good to play. I mean, it's really, really nice. I enjoy playing this pack, and it's really good. Oh, no, they've got 4. They've got 1 around here as well. They're just waiting on 1, I think. Yes, I think they are waiting on 1. But yeah, things are looking very good over at the Belgabor Institute and Finvara. The what did I call it? Fingerbor. Yes. I don't know if Gert's around at this moment in time. But it's nice to have them just over there so I can just fly over to them if I want to have a look, see what they're doing, and see what they're up to. So it seems that they've gone the Ancient Warfare kind of route. And I like that. I like that. You can go the Ancient Warfare, or you can go Forestry as well if you want to go that way. But as you've seen, the Ancient Warfare will allow you to do multiple things at once. The Forestry will also do the same. You will have to go down the routes of pretty much every mod through the HQM when that starts getting put together, guys. So just keep that in mind. But that's for another episode. We're going to go through the HQM another time. There is going to be collection quests. I'm hoping to get some sort of community centre built in the end. That was a really good suggestion from you guys, from one of you guys in the last episode. The community centre that will give you like rewards and stuff for completing, collection quests and stuff. That was really, really good, and I enjoyed that. But anyways, that is going to be it for the end of today's episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And sorry for the wait. I have been very busy with my job, obviously, first and foremost, but working on the pack, pretty much getting updates done every day. And I've been doing updates pretty much every day. So I've been very busy. been extremely busy. I hope that you guys will be able to, you appreciate that. That'd be great. And I'll see you next time. Until then, I've been the Toff Man. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, stay safe.